Did you know there is an ancient Japanese technique capable of activating your inner energy, strengthening circulation, and restoring your vitality, all in just 60 seconds? And the best part, it's completely natural and can be done right there in your kitchen. If you are over 60 and feel that your body no longer responds like before, that your energy has decreased, or that your desire has simply faded over time, then stay with me, because this video could mark a before and after in your well-being. Many older men and women believe that aging means resignation to fatigue, constant pain, restless nights, and a body that no longer cooperates. But what if I told you that a simple daily gesture, like chewing an ancient spice, can trigger a true regenerative effect in your body? What you will discover today is not a miracle cure nor a passing trend, but rather a proven practice used for centuries by Japanese elders to preserve their strength, vitality, and yes, even their desire. As the years go by, many adults begin to notice silent changes in the body. It's not just lack of energy or restless nights. It's that persistent feeling of fatigue, as if the body no longer responds with the same quickness. It's as if that inner strength has gradually disappeared. And the most confusing part is that often tests show nothing. Blood pressure is controlled, results are normal, but something just isn't right. The vitality that once existed seems dormant. The truth is, this is more common than it seems. Recent studies show that more than 70% of men and women over 60 report a significant drop in daily energy, motivation, and concentration. And many accept this as part of getting old. But what if I told you this isn't entirely true? What if part of that tiredness is linked to simple daily factors, like what you eat, how you breathe, and even how you chew a spice? That might be draining your strength without you realizing it. One of the most overlooked causes of energy loss is poor circulation. When your blood vessels become stiff, when blood doesn't flow freely and strongly, the whole body suffers. The mind, the muscles, digestion, and even sexual desire. It's like the engine of your body trying to run without oil. Gradually, motivation decreases, emotions fade, and basic bodily functions start to fail. And that's when a vicious cycle begins. The less energy you have, the less you move. The less you move, the worse your circulation. And the worse your circulation, the more your vitality stagnates. The problem is that many elderly people end up seeking immediate solutions, expensive supplements, medications with side effects, exercise routines hard to maintain. But sometimes, the answer isn't in the complicated, it's in the simple. It's in something as basic as activating a natural compound hidden inside a small spice. Now imagine being able to reverse that feeling of exhaustion with a ritual that takes just 60 seconds a day. Imagine regaining mental clarity, desire, and energy without relying on external solutions. This is exactly what the Japanese have been practicing for centuries. Natural, specific, and deeply effective techniques capable of stimulating vital energy and reactivating the inner flow of life from the inside out. And the best part, you don't need to change your whole life. You just need to understand what is affecting your body right now and give it what it needs to recover. We're not talking about magic formulas, but about activating what your body already knows how to do when given the right opportunity. And that opportunity begins with something you probably already have at home, but might not be using correctly yet. Among all the natural solutions I've studied over the last 30 years, one of the most impactful and underestimated is a small, dark, intensely aromatic spice you certainly know, clove. What few know is that when chewed properly, this small floral bud can trigger a chain reaction within the body, reactions that restore circulation, balance hormones, and return energy lost over time. The key ingredient in clove is called eugenol, a natural compound with vasodilatory, anti-inflammatory, and nervous system regulating properties. By chewing a whole clove for 60 seconds, the eugenol is released and quickly absorbed through the mucous membranes of the mouth. From there, it enters the bloodstream and initiates a deep process of relaxing blood vessels and stimulating circulation. It's like giving your arteries a gentle internal massage, restoring their flexibility and ability to transport blood effectively. And it's not just about circulation. Eugenol also stimulates the natural production of nitric oxide, a substance essential for dilating blood vessels and ensuring good blood flow to muscles, the brain, and sexual organs. In fact, this is the very compound many erectile dysfunction medications try to mimic. But here, there is no synthetic chemistry, no side effects, and no prescription. It's your own body doing what it has always known how to do, with a natural and powerful little help. Additionally, clove contains another important compound called beta-caryophyllene, which acts on the body's endocannabinoid system, a system that regulates stress, sleep, and immune response. That's why, when chewing clove, many men and women feel not only physical improvement, but emotional as well. They feel more present, more centered, less tense, as if the body was starting to release an internal pressure that had been building up for years. And the most impressive part of all this, the effect doesn't take days or weeks. Some people report feeling a mild sensation of warmth, of vitality within minutes. It's not a sudden impact. It's like a gentle reconnection with vital energy. It's as if the body is slowly waking up from a long sleep. And as this simple gesture becomes part of your daily routine, the effects accumulate. More energy upon waking, greater mental clarity, better quality of sleep at night, and a growing sense of well-being and control over your own health. And the best part, this habit doesn't require big investments or drastic changes, just a small daily commitment. 1 minute of attention to yourself. A moment to consciously chew a spice your ancestors already knew, but that modern science is only beginning to rediscover with enthusiasm. Because when the body gets what it needs, it responds with gratitude. And the first step is right there, between your teeth. The most fascinating thing about this method is that, unlike many solutions that require time, money, or physical effort, clove acts simply and quickly. And when used the right way, it can become a powerful ritual for men and women over 60 who want to regain their energy, improve circulation, and reignite mental clarity. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it, step by step, exactly as I teach my own patients in consultations. First, make sure you have whole cloves, not powdered. Ideally, they should be dry, good quality, and if possible, organic. You don't need many. 2 or 3 cloves a day are enough to start seeing results. When you have the cloves, place them at the back of your mouth, between the molars, where your bite is strongest. It's important to chew them slowly, without rushing. The goal isn't to crush them quickly, but to slowly release the essential oils. During the first 30 seconds, just keep the cloves in your mouth and let your saliva begin mixing with the released oils. Breathing through your nose helps maintain relaxation. It's normal to feel an intense warmth or a spicy taste. That's the sign that the eugenol is starting to act and penetrate the mucous membranes. This strong sensation indicates your body is already absorbing the benefits. Then, start chewing gently. You don't need to crush them completely, just break them enough so the active compounds are fully released. Keep the pieces in your mouth for another 30 seconds, allowing the mixture to work in the saliva. You can either swallow the residue or spit it out. Both work and do not affect the effectiveness of the method. The important thing is to allow the active compounds to follow their natural path into your bloodstream. This 60-second ritual not only stimulates circulation almost immediately, but also begins to calm the nervous system, relax facial muscles, and prepare your body for better oxygenation and mental focus. Many of my patients report that after just a few minutes, they feel a different kind of clarity in their head, a sort of reconnection with the body. It's a subtle yet profound effect that becomes more noticeable with daily practice. Ideally, perform this habit once a day, consistently. You can incorporate it into your morning routine to start the day with renewed energy, or at night to promote more restful sleep. Some also use it before physical exercise or intimate moments to increase physical and emotional presence. The key is consistency and paying attention to how your body feels. Remember, you don't have to change everything at once. Just including this small daily gesture can help restore functions you thought were lost. As blood flow improves, stress decreases, and the body becomes more receptive, you'll begin to notice clear signs of transformation. And it all starts with something simple: consciously chewing a small clove. A common question I get from my patients after trying the clove method is, what is the best time of day to use it? In fact, the timing can enhance or limit the benefits of the technique. It's not just about chewing the clove, but aligning the habit with your body's natural rhythms so that the effect is deeper, more stable, and longer lasting. For many older adults, the evening is the ideal time. About an hour before bed, chewing the clove helps relax the nervous system, reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, and prepare the body for deeper, more restorative sleep. This quality rest not only improves your energy for the next day, but also stimulates the natural production of testosterone, a hormone essential for vitality, recovery, and sexual function. But this doesn't mean you should dismiss the morning. Using the clove on an empty stomach right after waking up can help activate circulation and set a clearer, more centered mental tone for the rest of the day. Many men report that when they use the method in the morning, they feel more present, focused, and positively energized to face daily activities. It's like an internal motivation switch has been turned on. Some even prefer to use it before a walk, exercise, or intimate moment, about 30 to 45 minutes prior. In these cases, improved blood flow can mean more endurance, better body connection, and a fuller experience, both physically and emotionally. The key here is not to choose a single time of day, but to discover which time is most effective for you and maintain consistency. If you have trouble sleeping, start with the evening. If you lack energy in the morning, try it right after waking up. Whatever your rhythm, the important thing is that your body receives this gentle yet powerful stimulus from the clove every day. Over time, this daily practice becomes a cumulative investment. Your circulatory system strengthens, your nervous system stabilizes, and your vitality begins to grow from the inside out. And here's a detail you can't ignore. When you use this technique regularly, your body starts anticipating the benefits. This means that even before chewing the clove, your organism is already in preparation mode, as if it knows something good is about to happen. This creates a positive cycle of self-healing, where each day builds upon the last until the changes become part of you. Don't see this as just another routine, but as a small daily act of reconnecting with yourself. An intimate moment where you take control of your energy, health, and vitality without relying on labs, prescriptions, or temporary fixes. Just you, your breath, and a small spice with hidden power that you're beginning to rediscover. It's no exaggeration to say that chronic stress is one of the greatest enemies of men's health after 60. Many older men feel like they're doing everything right, eating better, exercising, taking supplements, and yet their energy doesn't return. They feel dim, disconnected, as if the body resists any attempt at improvement. In these cases, I almost always ask one question: how has your stress level been lately? The answer is usually silence, a sigh, followed by a long list. Financial worries, family problems, fear about health or the future. All of that weighs heavily. But what most don't know is that this emotional burden has a chemical name inside the body: cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and in small doses, it is useful. But when it remains high day after day, it silently destroys the foundation of your energy, testosterone. The cruel thing about this relationship is that cortisol and testosterone cannot coexist at high levels. When one goes up, the other goes down. So the more tension you experience, the less inner strength you have. Your desire diminishes, your mood drops, your sexual response fades. And not because your body is broken, but because it is stuck in a constant defense cycle, as if fleeing from a danger that never ends. This is where clove stops being just a circulation stimulant and becomes a true regulator of the nervous system. The compound beta-caryophyllene, present in large amounts in clove, binds to brain receptors that activate feelings of safety, calm, and well-being. It's like sending a silent signal to the body that it can let its guard down, that it is safe, that it can rest and recover. Many men describe this effect as a kind of internal release. Within minutes, they feel their chest relax, their thoughts calm down, and tension ease. It's subtle but real, and as stress decreases, testosterone begins to rise naturally. No medicines, no chemicals, no forcing the body to do anything, simply allowing it to return to its original balance. And this balance changes everything. More desire, more mental clarity, better sleep, better mood. Sometimes the changes are so gradual that the man doesn't even notice, but his partner does. His way of speaking changes. His attitude is different. His presence grows stronger. Because when stress stops draining your energy, the whole system realigns in favor of your vitality. This is one of the most surprising effects of the Japanese clove method. It not only activates the physical, but also repairs the emotional, mental, and hormonal aspects. And in a world where stress is everywhere, having a natural and accessible ally that fights this silent burden is undoubtedly one of the most valuable tools you can have after 60. One of the biggest obstacles to hormonal recovery and vitality after 60 isn't what we eat or even what we feel during the day. It's what happens or doesn't happen while we sleep. Deep restorative sleep is the invisible foundation of all our health. It's when the body repairs itself, cells regenerate, and testosterone, that key hormone for energy, strength, and desire, is produced in higher amounts. But how many elderly really manage to reach this deep sleep? Many tell me they spend hours staring at the ceiling, wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., unable to fall back asleep, or get up feeling unrested. It's as if the body can't shut down properly. And this affects everything: mood, memory, circulation, and even the ability to enjoy intimacy. That's where clove becomes a silent but powerful ally. Thanks to its active compounds, especially eugenol and beta-caryophyllene, this small spice not only relaxes blood vessels, but also the central nervous system. When chewed about an hour before bedtime, its calming action helps reduce excessive brain activity, balance cortisol levels, and ease a smoother transition into the deep stages of sleep. Many of my older patients notice surprising changes after incorporating this nighttime habit. They tell me things like, "I'm dreaming again," "I wake up clear-headed," or even, "I get up with energy like I haven't felt in years." And the interesting thing is that this quality rest creates a domino effect. More rest generates more testosterone improves circulation, and all of this translates into greater physical and mental strength throughout the day. It's not just about sleeping more hours, but about sleeping better, sleeping with a relaxed body, a calm mind, and the hormonal system in repair mode. That's the key. And the best part, you don't need medications for this, just a simple, natural, and ancestral ritual: chewing a clove for 60 seconds, letting its oils enter your bloodstream, and allowing your body to do the rest. Restorative sleep is as important as any diet or exercise routine. Without it, any effort becomes useless. But with it, your body begins to transform from the inside out. More energy, less pain, better digestion, and yes, more desire and capacity for intimate connection. It's as if, by sleeping well, everything inside you synchronizes again. And the most beautiful thing is that this change happens effortlessly because you're not forcing your body to do something new, but reminding it of what it already knew how to do. In this context, clove becomes a bridge between your past vitality and your future vitality. Few imagine that the state of your gums can directly affect your ability to maintain good circulation, a firm erection, or even heart health. But science is clear. The mouth is one of the main gateways to the bloodstream. And when gums are inflamed, infected, or bleeding, millions of invisible bacteria enter the body daily, affecting blood vessels without you realizing it. Periodontal disease, very common in adults over 60, often goes unnoticed. Slight bleeding when brushing, persistent bad breath, gum recession. Yet its effects are profound. Recent studies show that men with advanced dental problems have up to 70% higher risk of erectile dysfunction due to systemic inflammation caused by these bacteria in the arteries that supply the sexual organs. And this is where clove proves to be much more than a circulation enhancer. Its essential oil has powerful antiseptic, antifungal, and antibacterial properties, even recognized by traditional medicine. When you chew whole cloves, the natural oils begin to act directly on the mouth's mucous membranes, neutralizing harmful bacteria before they reach the bloodstream. It's a deep, natural daily cleansing, without the need for chemical rinses or expensive treatments. This small natural habit not only improves blood flow, it also soothes your nerves, balances your hormones, improves your sleep, protects your oral health, and awakens a deep energy that was there, waiting to return. You don't need to do everything at once. Just start. Today, tonight, with a clove, and with the firm decision not to resign yourself to aging passively, but to live with strength, clarity, and dignity. If this message touched you, I invite you to take 3 simple steps. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend, brother, or partner who also needs this information. Leave in the comments which city you're watching from and tell me if you already knew this method or if you're going to try it for the first time. Together, we can build a community of conscious men who care for their body, mind, and purpose, with wisdom, consistency, and faith.